You are lucky to have found this video with Nelson Mandela's quotes. We hope to change your thoughts, change your actions, change your life, and change your future. It always seems impossible until it's done. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. I am not a saint, unless you think of a saint as a sinner who keeps on trying. Do not judge me by my successes, judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. When a man is denied the right to live the life he believes in, he has no choice but to become an outlaw. There is nothing like returning to a place that remains unchanged to find the ways in which you yourself have altered. As I have said, the first thing is to be honest with yourself. You can never have an impact on society if you have not changed yourself. Great peacemakers are all people of integrity, of honesty, but humility. There is no passion to be found playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. A good head and good heart are always a formidable combination, but when you add to that a literate tongue or pen, then you have something very special. As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. After climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. Overcoming poverty is not a task of charity. It is an act of justice. Like slavery and apartheid, poverty is not natural. It is man-made and it can be overcome and eradicated by the actions of human beings. Sometimes it falls on a generation to be great. You can be that great generation. Let your greatness blossom. May your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears. One of the things I learned when I was negotiating was that until I changed myself, I could not change others. Appearances matter, and remember to smile. It is said that no one truly knows a nation until one has been inside its jails. A nation should not be judged by how it treats its highest citizens, but its lowest ones. A leader is like a shepherd. He stays behind the flock, letting the most nimble go out ahead, whereupon the others follow, not realizing that all along they are being directed from behind. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Real leaders must be ready to sacrifice all for the freedom of their people. A fundamental concern for others in our individual and community lives would go a long way in making the world the better place we so passionately dreamt of. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is inspiring others to move beyond it. Live life as though nobody is watching, and express yourself as though everyone is listening. You will achieve more in this world through acts of mercy than you will through acts of retribution. There can be no keener revelation of a society's soul than the way in which it treats its children. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Long walk to freedom. It is not where you start, but how high you aim that matters for success. I am not an optimist, but a great believer of hope. What counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived. It is what difference we have made to the lives of others. That will determine the significance of the life we lead. Sometimes it falls upon a generation to be great. You can be that generation. There is no easy walk to freedom anywhere, and many of us will have to pass through the valley of the shadow of death again and again, before we reach the mountaintop of our desires. Your playing small does not serve the world. Who are you not to be great? I am the master of my fate and the captain of my destiny. It is what we make out of what we have. not what we are given. That separates one person from another. Tread softly, breathe peacefully, laugh hysterically. People must learn to hate. And if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love. For love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite. Man's goodness is a flame that can be hidden but never extinguished.